Love is a deeply emotional experience, a powerful force that influences our behaviors, decisions, and well-being. While love impacts all humans, the way women experience and express love is shaped by both biology and social conditioning. The psychology behind women's approach to love reveals hidden layers, unspoken desires, subconscious drives, and emotional complexities that often go unnoticed or misunderstood. In this article, we'll explore the hidden psychology behind women and love, covering everything from emotional needs and attachment styles to evolutionary theories, cultural influences, and what women secretly crave in romantic relationship. Why women love differently. Women, generally, are more emotionally expressive than men. From a young age, society teaches girls to value connection, empathy, and emotional communication. These early lessons shape how women approach love. The power of emotional intimacy. For most women, emotional connection is the foundation of romantic love. While physical attraction matters, it's the emotional safety and vulnerability that truly deepen a relationship. When a woman falls in love, she often seeks a sense of emotional security, a partner who listens and understands, validation of her feelings, consistent emotional presence. These needs are not signs of weakness but reflections of how the female brain processes intimacy, how hormones drive desire and bonding. Biology plays a big role in female psychology. Hormones like oxytocin, the bonding hormone, and estrogen influence how women experience love. The bonding hormone. Released during moments of intimacy like cuddling, kissing, or sex, oxytocin fosters trust in bonding. Women typically produce more oxytocin than men, which explains why they may form emotional attachments more quickly in intimate situations. Estrogen and emotional sensitivity. Estrogen enhances emotional awareness, making women more attuned to their own feelings and those of their partner. This sensitivity is both a strength and a challenge. It deepens intimacy but can also make emotional pain more intense. According to attachment theory, the bonds formed with caregivers in childhood impact how people connect in romantic relationships. Common attachment styles in women. Secure, comfortable with intimacy and trusting of partners. Anxious, craves closeness but fears abandonment, emotionally distant and struggles with vulnerability. Women with secure attachment styles generally have healthier romantic relationships. However, those with anxious or avoidant patterns may find themselves in toxic cycles of chasing or withdrawing from love. Why women choose love strategically. From an evolutionary standpoint, women are naturally selective when it comes to romantic partners. Since reproduction has higher physical and emotional costs for women, evolution favored those who chose mates carefully. Traits women are wired to look for. Protection. For women, communication isn't just about sharing information, it's about building connection. Women often use conversation to process emotions, strengthen bonds, and assess the emotional availability of their partners. Reading between the lines. When a woman says, "I'm fine," she might mean she feels emotionally distant or misunderstood. "Do whatever you want," it could imply disappointment or a desire to be reassured. "We need to talk," she's seeking emotional clarity or resolution. Men who learn to listen actively, not just to words, but to the emotions behind them, can form deeper, more trusting relationships with women. Despite being emotionally expressive, many women carry a deep fear of rejection and emotional abandonment. Society often tells women not to appear too needy or too emotional, which causes them to hide their true feelings even when they are deeply in love. Hidden sign. She's falling in love, but won't say it. She remembers small details about you. She seeks your opinion or approval. She shows vulnerability in private but acts reserved in public. She supports your goals and dreams without expecting anything back. Women want to feel safe in expressing love. If they don't, they often withdraw or send mixed signals as a form of emotional self-protection. The influence of romantic ideals. Movies, books, and social media often portray love as effortless and magical. This creates a conflict between fantasy and reality in women's minds. While they intellectually understand that relationships require effort, the emotional part of them often longs for a fairy tale connection. The romantic illusion. Many women grow up internalizing ideas such as, "The right man will just know what I need." True love is effortless. If I have to ask for something, it doesn't count. This leads to disappointment when reality doesn't align with these beliefs. Understanding this internal conflict helps build compassion and better communication in relationships. Men often make the mistake of trying to fix problems when women talk about their feelings. However, most women want to feel heard and validated, not analyzed or corrected. She thinks, "If you really care, you'll listen without judging me. I need space to express myself without being dismissed." It's not about solving it, it's about connecting. Women appreciate when their partner can sit with their emotions without rushing to offer solutions. That's when trust and intimacy deepen more than just physical. For many women, sex is not purely physical, it's emotional and psychological. While men may often separate emotional connection from physical intimacy, women tend to view sex as an extension of emotional closeness. What women secretly want during sex? To feel desired emotionally. Women often take on the invisible burden of managing the emotional climate of a relationship. They remember birthdays, smooth over conflicts, initiate conversations about the future, and monitor how the relationship is going, all without being asked. The weight she carries silently. Emotional memory, remembering your likes, dislikes, needs. Conflict prevention, sensing when things feel off. Relationship upkeep, making sure both partners feel emotionally nourished. When men recognize and share this emotional labor, the relationship becomes far more balanced and satisfying for both. Women's hidden strength in love. Love isn't just a vulnerability for women, it's also a superpower. Women tend to invest deeply, love fiercely, and give selflessly when they feel secure and respected. Traits of women who love deeply. Resilience, they endure emotional pain with strength. Empathy, they feel their partner's emotions as their own. Nurturing, they build, support, and elevate their partner's life. Intuition, they sense emotional shifts long before they're verbalized. Understanding this depth can help men appreciate the unseen emotional work women contribute to their relationships. What women secretly crave but rarely ask for. Many women struggle to voice their deepest needs in relationships, either because they don't want to seem too much, or they've been conditioned to suppress their desires. She might secretly wish for uninterrupted attention, no phones, no distractions, just presence. Affection without expectation, touch that isn't always about sex. Consistency, not grand gestures, but small, steady love. Words of affirmation, reassurance that she's seen, valued, and loved. These are not luxuries, they are emotional essentials that often go unmet. Emotional safety, the real foundation of love for women. Emotional safety is more vital than anything else. It's what allows vulnerability, passion, and deep connection to thrive. Emotional safety means not being judged for past pain or present feelings. Being able to speak openly without fear of retaliation. Trusting that her partner won't disappear when things get tough. When a woman feels emotionally safe, she opens up her world. When she doesn't, she becomes guarded or distant.